Welcome to Cinema Daily. Today we will be reviewing Arthur Christmas. My name is Matt Burns.
I'm Stephen Brault.
That is it. So Arthur Christmas, directed by Sarah Smith, hasn't really done anything that either of us have heard of.
Sorry, that was mean.
Yeah,
I'm sure it's of value to
Probably
somebody.
not.
Okay.
It was written by her as well, and she also wrote with a partner whose name is Peter Bainham, and he's written such movies as Borat and Bruno and the 2011 Arthur.
Likes the name Arthur, apparently.
Yeah, 2 movies.
Yeah.
Arthur Christmas is about the son of Santa Claus, and
Yeah.
It's about Arthur Christmas, who's the son of Santa Claus, and he must deliver a present to a girl that was left out of getting presents due to the high-tech machinery that his brother has created in order to deliver presents faster and more efficiently. So, Stephen Brault.
Yes.
What did you think of Arthur Christmas?
I thought it was really interesting, and I really liked the way they did the whole Christmas idea. They changed it. You know, it's not a way that people portray Christmas at all, ever. The way they portray Santa Claus and the Santa Claus family and everything that, and they really get in depth with how Santa Claus works, which people never really did other than like the Santa Claus movie, but that didn't make any sense at all. It didn't really explain anything.
Yeah.
And so they did like high tech, the sleigh is actually like a giant spaceship, basically.
Yeah, it's like the USS Enterprise.
Yeah,
pretty
it's
much. Put a
huge.
sleigh.
Yeah, and then like what it does is like goes over a whole city, and then like millions of elves drop down, and they have like 18-second drops.
Yeah.
So they drop in, drop a present, and get out of there. So I mean, it's pretty cool. It was very interesting, and I did enjoy it, and I thought it was funny, and it was very British. But yeah, I liked it. What about you?
I love this movie. It is going to be I'm going to say it's number 3 favorite Christmas movie of all time.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Behind
Christmas Vacation, A Christmas Story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
And because it was so funny, and it wasn't it had kiddie funny moments, but there's a lot of humor that went through that you could see was from the writer of Bruno and Borat.
Yeah, definitely.
Some of them were wow, okay, this is a kid's movie.
Yeah, well, I mean, the best line we can obviously agree on is what they do is they have old Santa who used to be Santa's not Santa anymore. Then they have the Santa right now who's the fat guy, and then they have his 2 sons who are basically one of them really wants to be the next Santa, and that's what this whole movie's about, really. But there's one part where the grandpa says, they used to think it was impossible to teach women how to read. And it was really? It was so funny.
So hard.
And that's another one of those moments that we had that nobody else laughed in the theater.
There was nobody else in the theater.
Oh, that's right.
So
yeah.
makes sense.
That's why that happened. That happens too often to us, actually.
Yeah.
But anyway, I thought the soundtrack was really good.
Yeah.
They didn't use the typical Christmas music, even though they did sing Christmas songs in it. They didn't use the typical Christmas music, and it made the people more accessible, I think. So I think that it fit really well, and the way they portrayed Christmas was so interesting that they had to do it differently.
Yeah.
And, Gwen, who is the girl that they're trying to get this present to, is less of a person, and more of just a symbol throughout the movie of what Christmas means. And the way they portrayed the message, instead of doing a big happy, message at the end, Christmas is for blah, 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 They just actually acted it out through the whole movie, and it made sense at the end. Yeah. I really liked how they did that.
Yeah. Voice acting. think
I
it's great all
Yeah.
around.
Yeah. And they said, I didn't even know really it was a British film until they said Happy Christmas.
Yeah.
And then it clicked, and then for the rest of the movie, I was like, oh, this is British.
Yeah, it's done by Aardman Animation, who do Wallace and Gromit and doing the Pirates.
Yeah, but they did the animation all 3D.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think this might be their first CG
Really?
animated movie. So they did a really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything else?
No? I liked it.
It's just a good movie. You should just go see it.
Yeah, it's a great Christmas movie.
Great Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Rating?
I'll give it... Okay, so I'm going to give it 2 ratings.
Okay.
So on a scale of Christmas movies, I'll give it like a 4.
Okay.
And on a scale of movies in general, I'll give it a 3.
Well, okay. I'm just gonna give it 1 score because I don't like to complicate things.
Oh.
And I'm gonna give it a 4.2.
Wow.
Yeah.
You thought it was that good?
I really like the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's been one of my favorites that we've seen so far.
Wow.
Out of all these things.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
So, thanks for joining us today. Tomorrow we will be reviewing Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn?
Breaking Dawn Part 1.
Part 1.
We are going to see it.
So look forward to that review. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.
See you guys later.